In 2006, one industry made $97 billion worth of revenue. Just to put that in perspective, in 2006, $97 billion was more than Microsoft, Google, Amazon, eBay, Yahoo, Apple, and Netflix all combined. Now, this industry that I'm speaking of is pornography. Now, Donald Hilton and Clark Watts out of the Surgical Neurology Journal found these numbers, these astonishing numbers of the evil monster that I like to call pornography, how much they made and how relevant pornography is in our society today, not only in 2006, but also today. So what do we do about it? Now, there's often two sides to this argument. Just leave it be, or should we do something about it? Should we suppress it? And I am on the side of suppression. I really think that, as we're going to discover throughout today's speech, is that pornography affects us in such negative ways in various aspects of our lives that we will be better off if we try to suppress its presence from our lives in cities across America. Now today we'll be going through the relevance, like we've already kind of touched on, the psychological effects that pornography has among people that are addicted to it, and the childhood and marital status relationships and how they are affected by people watching pornography. And so we'll just jump right in. According to the same article that has already been mentioned, Hilton and Watts, they also said that porn's addictive nature is similar to that of obesity and addictive drugs. So right off the bat, we see that pornography is on the same addictive stage as addictive drugs such as cocaine and marijuana and methamphetamines, according to this article out of the Neurological Journal. That's relevant. We have to take a look at this closer and closer and closer to figure out its high need to be kicked out of our society, that we do not need pornography any longer. And to build upon that, the psychological effects that watching pornography has is just such a detrimental contributor because of porn. Vincent Egan and Rena Parmore wrote in the Journal of Sex and Marital Therapy that they found a clear association between personality and obsessionality disorders and that of watching internet pornography. So in other words, in layman's terms, watching internet pornography affects us in our personalities, affects our personalities and how we go about everyday lives, our everyday lives. And it doesn't affect us in a positive way. As Dawn Szymanski and Destin Stewart in the Journal of Men's Studies said that watching porn is found to have a negative effect on our relationship qualities and sexual satisfaction. So here we go. It starts to trickle down that it's not just simply watching porn or looking at porn or listening to porn. It is affecting us internally. And that is something to be highly alarmed about. That it's affecting our personalities in a negative fashion. And that therefore can affect other people in negative ways as well, such as abuse or such as just addictiveness spreading across your peers. We have to think about these things. And not only that, as we just mentioned, it negatively affects our relationship qualities. To build off of that, Nathaniel Lambert out of the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology is quoted saying in his article that pornography consumption is associated with weakened commitment to one's relationship partner. Imagine that. Watching pornography actually reduces our commitment to our romantic partners. It does not strengthen it. It does not give us sexual liberty. It weakens our commitment to the real life people that are around us and that we're involved with romantically. And that led me to research what the divorce rates are in America alone. In 2015, the American Psychological Association in 2015 found that 40 to 50% of Americans get divorced. Married couples get divorced. 40 to 50%. But not only the parents are being affected by pornography, but we have to look at the children as well. An article by Sarah Clayton in the Sexual Addictions and Compulsive Journal said that childhood exposure to pornography is associated with sexual compulsivity in adulthood. In other words, it is making children addicted to sexual things as they grow older. That is just frightening to think about. That that parents of kids can be affected by pornography, but also have that trickle down effect once again on the children in their own families negatively. And not only that in their childhood, but it will carry on through adulthood, as this article in the Sexual Addictions and Compulsivity Journal suggests. That our actions and the things that we're exposed to as children will carry on through adulthood. So, with all these things laid out, we can easily see that pornography is disintegrating our sexual relationships, our romantic relationships, our youth, our personalities, all these negatives. Is it worth keeping in our society? I don't think so. Suppression is a must. It's not an option, it is a must. Before this evil, hideous monster that is pornography totally disintegrates our whole culture and our society in the United States of America. Thank you.